thought the Cayenne Turbo GT was already pushing the limits of what an SUV could be, the upcoming 2027 version looks ready to raise the bar all over again. Porsche is clearly doubling down on the idea that an SUV doesn't have to choose between everyday usability and full-blown supercar attitude, and honestly, that's what makes this thing so exciting. From what we're seeing so far, the 2027 Cayenne Turbo GT keeps that aggressive, wide-shouldered stance, but sharpens it even more. Expect slimmer lights, a more sculpted front end, and cleaner lines that make it look lower and meaner even when it's just sitting still. It's the kind of design that doesn't scream for attention, but absolutely owns the road. You'll still know it's a Cayenne, but with a look that feels more modern and more confident than ever. Now let's talk about the big headline: power. Porsche is widely expected to move the Turbo GT into a hybrid setup, and if that happens, it's not about being eco-friendly, it's about speed. A high-performance hybrid would mean instant response, stronger launches, and even more punch than the already wild previous model. Think brutal acceleration, effortless highway passing, and that feeling that the car is always ready to go no matter the speed. Porsche has already proven with other models that hybrid doesn't mean boring, and this SUV should be no exception. What's really interesting is how Porsche continues to balance performance with real-world versatility. Even though the Turbo GT is clearly tuned for the road, it's still a Cayenne at heart. That means smart all-wheel drive, confidence in bad weather, and just enough off-road capability to handle rough roads, snow, or a weekend escape without breaking a sweat. You're not rock crawling in this thing, but you also don't have to baby it. Step inside and the 2027 updates should feel like a big step forward. Expect a cleaner, more digital layout with a larger central screen and a driver-focused setup that still feels premium and sporty. Materials will likely be top tier with lots of leather, carbon accents, and small details that remind you this is the top dog of the Cayenne lineup. It's the kind of interior that works just as well for daily commuting as it does for a spirited late-night drive. When it comes to price, let's be real, this won't be cheap. The Turbo GT has always sat at the very top of the range, and the 2027 model will probably push even further north, especially with hybrid tech and new features. But for buyers in this space, it's about value, not just numbers. You're getting supercar-level performance and something you can actually live with every day. Compared to earlier Cayenne Turbo GT models, the 2027 version feels like an evolution rather than a reinvention. It builds on what already worked: speed, confidence, and personality, while adding modern tech and likely more power. If you loved the previous Turbo GT, this one looks set to feel faster, smarter, and more refined without losing that wild edge. At the end of the day, the 2027 Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT isn't trying to be practical or sensible, it's trying to be unforgettable. And if Porsche delivers on what it's hinting at, this could be one of the most exciting performance SUVs we've ever seen.